undefeated lightweight.
To get ahead in life, you know, he never wanted nothing. He never asked.
You see the slight
knockout coming by way.
But once he met his current wife, Vic, calling it wasting away a good career, really good amateur career.
This is Anthony, undefeated still. Deadly. Takes this seriously in the past. But Rios fights with a lot of emotion. And as I said, he's going to need to bring it here.
Combination and from Peterson.
Echo. But does fight with enough passion with Peterson to an extent. Faster hands is an interesting case because he hasn't done anything based on that passion.
And Fernando Vargas,
who was a fine junior lightweight.
That right hand caught the attention. It's ever charted by in a round.
But most pressure generally tends to
hands-free.
12 of
what I just said, but that's really against more limited opposition towards the beginning of the for that.
Stat,
Rios, by the way, starting to put some punches together now, and Peterson answering.
Get him up.
Little uppercut snuck through by Rios.
And here is where the fight can potentially get really interesting. Rios, because Peterson is a real fighter, he tries to keep it technical, but as you can see, he wants to respond in kind when he's hit. Because he's a real fighter, this fight has a chance to be special, and we're starting to see some of it right now. But in its specialness, it's Rios' fight.
More of the style that Rios wants to see. Good left-right combination by Rios. Right hand gets through again. Left hand by Rios scores. Peterson counters right back.
This is tremendous action, and you can see that Peterson partially deflecting most of those shots. But some of those shots landing too.
Both guys have done a very nice job here early of going to the body. Right hand by Rios snaps back the head of Peterson.
I think that was a case of this is part of the reason he feels comfortable. Tactically or strategically, it would seem a mistake. Good left hooks to the body from Peterson.
Hate to be a judge of this round.
Love to be a fan. This is just good professional pride.
An explosive second round. Rios and Peterson landed big shot after big shot. Body hook in helping.
She works with 18 to 25 years old. He's 24. So it worked out perfectly.
Let's get the unafirmative.
Hey, Bob, believe it. That first round, that's beautifully. Used that ring, landed a tremendous amount of punches. In round two, he started standing on a dime, right in the middle of the ring, slugging it out with Brandon Rios, just like he's doing here. Well, I thought Rios was landing the hardest shots, and really he did more damage in close. So, one round apiece, all even.
You know, I don't know if it was certainly the round Rios wants, and you could tell from the attitudes of their corners that it's the kind of round to have the ability to keep it long range. But it's not.
Both guys continue to dig to the body. Rios has worked the uppercuts in nicely, as he does right there with a left uppercut, then a right. Hooks up to the head. I actually wonder with this kind of pace and the amount of big shots that both guys are landing. How they,
you know, the danger in a fight like this is that a guy like Peterson with the long arms and the boxing ability just outclasses Rios from the opening bell. And you wind up with a dull decision win that doesn't do much for Peterson other than put a name on his resume and obviously hurts fighter's mentality. When he gets hit, his instinct is to fire right back.
Double left hand from Rios. Move back, Peterson, and he hooked him to the body, hooked him to the head, and hooks to the body again. Peterson with a right hand counter, left hand counter from Rios.
And we saw Peterson complain, try to do a sportsman thing, complain, hey, while he was complaining. I mean, these are such hard shots being exchanged in combination in the middle of the ring.
Peterson, Rios digs in with a left that snaps to the body. Wow, left, right, counter right from Peterson. Double left from Peterson. Rios-Anthony.
Here we see Rios getting his work done, and he's been doing it consistently. The left uppercut. Told Anthony Peterson the jab is what's happening. And he's right. Peterson has shown throughout his entire pro career he has the ability to absolutely dominate a fight, and it's been absent in this fight because of the distance they're fighting at.
For Rios, that's the most punches he's ever thrown in a round.
I mean, Peterson gets the jab untracked, and then Rios' punch output goes down because he'll be on the outside.
Yeah, you heard Barry Hunter say, why are you just standing in there trading with this guy? You're not using your jab. In the last round, Max, Peterson only threw 7 jabs.
Yeah, one of the issues, and this goes for Anthony we're seeing here, is that they're quick, but they don't really use their legs to avoid punches all that much. And he's hurt. Peterson's hurt with a right hand.
Combination backed him up. Rios goes to the body. Plenty of time to go in the round.
He's getting hit with the left hook.
Uppercut, left-right combination, left hand, and Peterson's hurt. Russell Moore taking a close look. Left hand hurts Peterson again. The fourth.
He's more likely to punch Peterson out, it looks like, but Peterson still is throwing back. When a fighter like Rios finds himself in this situation, because he's had to fight like this to get to this moment and get to this fight, he's had more take the punches in return. Peterson generally does.
Another uppercut, short one inside by Rios scored. Rios digs to that body.
And I'd mentioned that it was a right hand that hurt Peterson. It was not. It was actually a left jab that seemed to hurt him. There it is. Lewis knocked out Razor Ruddock with it. It almost lands like a power shot. And it was also the left hand.
Follow the orders
since the first round. Rios using the jab when they start, when the letter starts to flip, and when Peterson gives Garcia some, gives
chin of Peterson.
Throwing the jab.
And you heard the corner scream, jab. Of what they wanted him to do. Good jab there by Rios.
You know, fights have momentums of their own, and it looks like something to make Peterson think that he can't land the jab, or throws the jab, or Peterson already feels overwhelmed by the momentum of this kind of doesn't really believe that he can change that momentum.
Ripping right hand from Rios.
Fights and fights.
Good short left. Left hand drops. Peterson, the counter left hand from Rios.
Here's a look at the left hook. You see Peterson doing good work, gets caught in the exchange by a bigger puncher and goes down. Not only a bigger puncher, but a guy who wants this kind of a fight. There it is. Who seems more able, that word for word. 13th round of the Leonard Hearns fight, first one. Dundee says, "You're blowing it, son, you're blowing it." And word for word, that's what Hunter took. Peterson looked dejected as though he believes maybe he already blew it.
Even when Peterson now gets a little something, it's almost as if Rios shrugs it off.
And said, "What is the deal with the jab?"
Well, to this point, Rios has thrown 60 more jabs according to CompuBox. Peterson just ducked away from that right after a double.
The way in.
Oh, those are low blows.
Yep. And Rios isn't complaining. He just went right back low, which is really what you're supposed to do. Rios went from 135 pounds to 151 pounds. Peterson only went up to 139. So, in fact, among the other reasons for
another low blow. That's the first one.
Trying to buy himself some time and change the momentum here.
start preening to the referee and looking for a freebie.
And they were debilitating to Rios. I think both low blows, all three of them were really debilitating to Rios. He buckled a little bit every time. And
oh, another one.
Over there. And looking momentum here, and it was, I guess it was worth a point to him.
Oh, did it again.
Over there. 1 point, low blow. Son.
I don't think I've ever seen a ref take away 3 points in a round. It's a DQ. Though the ref stopped short of DQ him. That's the rule.
Rios blocking most of that.
Oh, no deduction. It was below the belt, but the second one, really, you could see Rios buckled. It took Peterson started rallying. Now here are the point deductions, but Rios didn't complain. Here's a second deduction, clearly low.
6 was one of the weirdest rounds I ever had to score. I thought Anthony Peterson won round 6. He landed more punches. Brandon Rios didn't do a heck of a lot. It takes away 2 points. He loses 2 points, so he's got 8. And 4 rounds to 2, 58-53, Brandon Rios.
So essentially, Peterson's being rewarded for the low blows. He's doing better right now. He did better last round. He only lost the round by a point, didn't absorb much punishment himself.
Hit him up.
Well, on the flip side, now you're really far behind on the cards.
Yeah, but previous round, the 5th. And Peterson's been landing some good 1-2s since those low blows.
Rios with the uppercut, counter left from Peterson.
It seems as though he just bought himself some time. Rios does not seem overly affected by Peterson's power shots, and Peterson looks at the moment as though he's being broken down again. Good hook to the body moments ago from Peterson.
Left, right from Peterson. Rios with a right, Peterson with a left.
Just a brutal fight.
Combination for Peterson. Rios answers with one back, then he staggers. Nice combination from Rios. Another low blow from Peterson, but it wasn't called.
Stop.
Did it again.
Time. Disqualification.
DQ. Sequence. See one to the belt. Another one right to the midsection. No point deducted on that one. Rios just fought through it, and that one was so low that the referee Russell Moore took it away at that point. Then again, hook to the body. And you see another low shot near the end of the last round. That one wasn't called, and then this one right here coming up from Peterson goes low again. And referee Russell Moore called timeout.